Hello, I'm Paul McCarran. I'm here at the retreat house of Loyola on the Potomac. March 14th is the fourth Sunday of Lent. The first reading that day is the conclusion of the second book of Chronicles, verses that sum up the long, sad relationship between the God of creation with his ungrateful children. It's a sad summary because it notes how often God's people and their leaders pay no attention to his efforts to guide them. But the very ending sounds a hopeful note. Someone is going to accept God's guidance. It's a bit of a paradox because it's going to be a foreigner, King Cyrus from Persia. The gospel includes Jesus' last comment to Nicodemus, and also the evangelist's explanation of Jesus' words with Nicodemus. Also, you could summarize, what's said there as a question. If you truly believe that God's light is coming into this world, do you think anything can block or overcome that light? Are you worried that something might prevent God from fulfilling his plan? The evangelist is making the point that we can choose either God's light of understanding or the darkness of disbelief. It's one or the other. It's a simple choice, the one we must make if we're going to follow Jesus. The second reading is from the letter to the Ephesians, and it reminds disciples, that's now you and me, that like God's children in the days of the kings, they too have often turned away from God. But the mission of believers now is to imitate Jesus in letting God bring them back to life, just as Jesus' resurrection brought him from death to glory. We can't fill ourselves with life, but God does know how to fill us with life, as full as his own, and he's willing, he's determined to do this. God sent Jesus to show us how we can be filled with every gift God created for us. So the choice is clear. Repent, and as Jesus did, let God work in you.